FIFA has took to Twitter in an attempt to gain some clout from the simps. He posted he has the most kills in the world. However, failed to understand he was displaying friends only. This is why I call them low IQ Warzone streamers. The streamers are playing terrible, they are unable to control recoil anymore. Because pub stompers stomp all over streamers, this is why they will be 2 boxing very soon. Black Ops 6 is now out, and the Warzone streamers wasted no time in violating the Microsoft, Sony, and Activision terms of service, as they manipulated the region in order to play the game early, spoiling it for everyone else waiting for the midnight launch. By the time the game was officially out in the United States, the streamers were already high levels, some even with the golden camos unlocked. It's just another example of the level of integrity, and to be honest, disrespect. But that didn't stop Nadia and her friends from finding ways to steal from the Call of Duty promotions. They chatted about the double XP codes, how they were going online to generate fake receipts in order to get more codes. This is not only against the terms of service, but also against the law.
Yo, Nadia, I was trying to say,
Oh.
it's .com. You can just forge a receipt and upload it to Little Caesars.
Yeah, but I heard that was patched. Is it patched?
Nah, I just did it not too long ago. You
What?
can only do one every, like, day.
Oh, wait. Forge a receipt?
Wait, but you say you have 40, bro.
Alright, hold on. Hang on, hold on. I'm actually almost missed. What is it?
You gotta make.
I will not play out how the streamers were able to generate the codes. However, I visited the website to verify this, and it allowed me to create a fake receipt within around 30 seconds. I'm sorry, but this is fraud. I asked my AI assistant, is faking a receipt to get free promotional items illegal?
Yes. Faking a receipt to obtain free promotional items is generally considered fraud, which is illegal. It typically falls under laws against theft by deception or false representation, as it involves knowingly presenting false information to obtain goods or services. Even though the value of the item might be small, misrepresentation to gain benefits still constitutes an offence. Businesses often take fraudulent activities seriously, and getting caught could lead to civil or criminal penalties, depending on the jurisdiction and the business's policies.
I further asked. Several Warzone streamers admitted to generating fake receipts in order to get access to free promotional content. Could this be considered wire fraud?
Yes. If Warzone streamers admitted to generating fake receipts and submitting them digitally to obtain free promotional content, this could indeed be considered wire fraud. Wire fraud statutes cover any scheme to defraud or gain something of value through deception using electronic communication methods, such as the internet or email. By submitting fake receipts online to obtain promotional content, the streamers would be using electronic means to gain access to items they aren't entitled to, meeting the general criteria for wire fraud.
It's not the first time the streamers have broken the law. They conducted illegal gambling in Saudi Arabia, in which I called for public lashings to be carried out against the asymmetric-faced streamers, as the law is the law. I planned to livestream the event on my channel. I had popcorn, wine, beers and everything. But my request was ignored, which was extremely disappointing. I even ran a poll on my channel to ask the community to decide the punishment of the low IQ streamers, and the community answered. Yesterday's Black Ops 6 launch didn't go well for Nadia. The permanently banned streamer has returned to the scene, but she was awful. She ran around with no map awareness, no weapon skill, leaving herself wide open. Nadia was struggling. I was finding it difficult, as I was dying from second-hand embarrassment. She was just cannon fodder for the other team, and it was very enjoyable to see.
Hardpoint is secure. I see you. Watchdog Hilo incoming on your location.
I mean, bro, I'm just getting the angles held on me. This guy hasn't gotten off the game yet.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
passing a beta?
Nope.
No.
The unemployed streamers are having a blast, as they casually consume instant noodles, while eating them live on stream to satisfy the simp's fetish. While the rest of us work, or go to school, the streamers play video games, and call it a job. And they are awful, because if this was a job, they would all be fired.
I'm shooting at the heli trying to take it out right now.
I'm gonna be honest.
The female is having a few problems. She is just food for the other team.
Or am I tweaking? Have you not?
Now she just gives up. Is this what happened to the best female Warzone player? These streamers are awful. Stay tuned for tomorrow's latest news.
I'm getting put in a fucking blender.
Warzone Agent is cheating. For context, and for those that don't know, Warzone Agent is a third-party app that reads the game memory. This allows streamers to not only see the names of those who are inside the lobby, but also the kill-death ratio of every player. This allows streamers to look for easy lobbies during kill races, and keep backing out until they find a bot lobby. This was known as lobby shopping. Huskers used to do this during big tournaments and scam the other streamers. Ricochet made an announcement recently. They have now banned this program, and will now permanently ban any streamer using it. The creators of the software updated it recently. However, it still reads the game memory and still injects into the game. This is absolutely cheating. Here is Huskers admitting on stream that he is about to download the cheat software.
But I'm about to start using Warzone Agent just to know if there's a cheater in my lobby or not.
But look at this clip. Not only is Huskers 2 boxing, the low-level streamer is also using Warzone Agent.
This is a 1.03.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't want to drag it out forever. I have all the time, but I'm sure your viewers will get bored of that. But maybe like one more reset.
Alright.
Just tried it at 180 at one point once you give up.
These streamers are terrified playing in a 1KD lobby. It's just embarrassing to even mention to anyone you play Warzone at this point. The entire game is a complete joke in the gaming world. And it's all because of these Warzone streamers. They try and justify it by pretending they are looking for cheaters with high streaks, but nobody is rage hacking anymore. The cheating in Warzone is 99% closet cheating, meaning they are very careful not to get caught. So there is not going to be anyone with crazy stats that is cheating. That excuse of, oh, we are just using it to look for cheaters is just nonsense. Huskers is whitelisted, so he can use this program without being banned. However, the moment anyone who is not whitelisted downloads this cheat software, you will eventually get permanently banned soon after downloading it. Ironically, almost every high-profile streamer was using this during Verdansk, as we can see here, in this very uncomfortable conversation with FaZe Swag and Santana.
Yeah, I used it in
I do think that
Verdansk.
people should know the
Warzone
stats of the
Agent?
lobbies,
Uh-huh.
but this app
Really?
is bannable
Yeah.
because it reads the memory of the game to get this data. So I would highly recommend that you don't
you can get banned for using that app.
download it or
Was
use
Ricochet
it.
a
because
back
it's
thing
just
in
not worth
Verdansk?
it. But
No.
even when you get a bot
That's why
lobby,
people were
you have to
using
have the
Absolute clown behavior. I've always stated that the streamer known as Art is War is directly responsible for installing cheat software on streamers' PCs. He connects to streamers' PCs via AnyDesk and directly modifies the sound engine with a bunch of third-party scripts, allowing them to hear footsteps from across the map. Running shell commands to modify the game engine is absolutely cheating. Even MW3 speaks out about it, also calling it cheating.
Yes, everyone that uses RDR2 is cheating. You heard it here first.
I don't get on with MW3 at all, but at least he calls this cheating out. I've always accused FaZe Swag of using rat pedals. This is something he has always denied. However, I stumbled across an old video that finally proves my claims. As the Baka Bros were on their way to film a prank on FaZe Swag, they entered his home when he was out. And lo and behold, 2 rat pedals had just been delivered, not one, but 2 of them, sitting out of the way of the camera. Swag did not expect someone recording from this angle. We now have proof that Swag was indeed using foot pedals as a toggle, while playing Caldera and Modern Warfare 2. The streamers hype up Black Ops 6 without even playing the final build. They are so desperate for attention. They are even accusing themselves of cheating. But, when I provide evidence of them actually cheating, they cry like little children. Cheat software always seems to glitch during the final day of Call of Duty, as the cheat developers are focusing on the new title. As Aiden can be seen snapping onto an enemy behind him, as he says absolutely nothing, and acting like nothing has happened. It's just crazy and he always gets away with it. I'm watching them all and I will report back to you all as we move into Black Ops 6. God help us. Recently, during a private Warzone tournament, in which the low IQ streamers were competing, many of them were shadow banned. However, whitelisted players were not affected. They were all crying a salty river, trying to claim they were all hacked, but it was not the case. You see, the exploit had already been fixed, and that affected whitelisted players. This was different. This was the result of the anti-cheat being cracked up a little too high, detecting things like macros, anti-recoil scripts, modded game files, and the Art of War sound cheat. Ricochet was working well, and the streamers were fuming.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you an update. Let me give you a run through. There's currently a $30,000 Warzone 2v2 kill race taking place right now, and I think a majority of the players in this tournament, everyone except for people that are whitelisted with streamer mode plus, just got shadow banned.
These streamers are embarrassed and start to read the already patched exploit. to try and fool their gullible simps. It's hilarious how stupid they are.
And cannot load into a game and cannot continue to play this tournament. Call of Duty. When is enough going to be enough? The real cheaters aren't getting banned. The legit good players are getting shadow banned on a regular basis. And now recently, sometimes permanent ban.
Zlaner now starts to provide misinformation by placing a tweet from Activision on the screen, while explaining how the streamers were shadow banned. The exploit was fixed, and the exploit was able to even affect whitelisted players. This, however, was not. The streamers were shadow banned because they're cheating. But what concerns me is that Repulse was able to call Activision to have all the streamers unbanned. Shanice, who works for the Activision influencer team, needs to be fired, because this is unacceptable. To have streamers unbanned through a special phone call is disgraceful.
Maybe getting a new goddamn anti-cheat. But anyway, I won't digress too hard. But anyway, if you guys don't know what happened, yesterday all of the competitors got shadow banned. Not all of them, but a lot of them got shadow banned, and it held up the tournament for, if I'm not mistaken, more than an hour, probably even longer. People had to get new accounts. It was just a shit show. And that is because halfway through the tournament, all these legitimate players got shadow banned. Activision, I think, mid-tournament shadow banned all these players because Hector called and was able to do that since he actually has some connections with that.
And this is a problem. These streamers control this game. I want to show you something I was sent, showing all the streamers deciding Black Ops 6. They decide everything, and they have ruined this game. At first you may have thought this was a remedial class from an adult learning center, as they contemplate shapes, numbers, and basic arithmetic. But I can assure you, it's a real meeting. Activision will never ban Diaz Biffle, because he is protected by Repulse. This leaked photo was sent to me, to try my patience, as they enjoy a little trip in Japan, as Diaz Biffle and Repulse can be seen in the image. But what annoys me even more, is the trash talking of the US, comparing it to Japan, and the girl behind the camera, is just irritating. If America sucks, please, don't come back.
On everything else, this is the best way to describe Japan, bro. Bro, Japan is like, it's like a way better version of America. Okay, it's like the US is the off-brand version. Like everybody is so kind here. That's part of everything.
Because even Saudi was like that.
Bro, everybody's so nice and everybody's like, everything's so clean. Like,
America just sucks.
The quality, it just seems like the quality is just like, I don't know how to explain it. You know what I'm saying? You know? You get what I'm saying?
Absolute clown behavior. Almost all of the high-profile streamers are trying to justify boxing after they have all been caught manipulating the system. It's like they all have attended some sort of Diddy meeting and said, hey look, let's just say we all box now, and hope everyone will accept it. They will always try and tell you it's because they just want to have fun. However, in reality, they're dropping personal records daily. And it's all because they have inflated their kill-death ratio so much, they are being tormented in skill-based matchmaking lobbies, so they have no choice to play against people that don't shoot back. Ricochet have already come out and said boosting is cheating. Like this guy, Nav. The same guy I exposed for cheating in my previous video. Here is evidence he is boxing. Look at the number 2. If this was legit, he would be number 1. This means a low account has searched for a game, backed out so this rat can get kills against new players.
Can I please reload, bro?
It is becoming a huge problem. There is no legit skill in this game anymore. This is 100% evidence he is boosting. But J God is still defending it, going so far as to say Activision said it's not cheating, and of course these streamers never show any evidence.
Doing a 2-box method, which at this point there's no reason to hide it. Just be open, transparent, because it's not against the TOS. And yes, I've had confirmation on this.
2-boxing is boosting, and boosting is cheating. FaZe Swag, also known to the community as FaZe Fish, has come to the defense of permanently banned streamers. He has been caught defending permanently banned streamer Zepti, who was kicked out of the World Series for downloading cheats.
Zepti, I think he let someone level up his Obsidian. The guy used hacks, got banned, and he got banned from World Series, which is insane.
I don't believe for a moment that he was account sharing. But even if this was the case, Ricochet anti-cheat team has already confirmed that is cheating. Ricochet absolutely prohibit account sharing, especially among cheating streamers. But Swag didn't stop there. He was in damage control mode after Ricochet's official statement yesterday. He stated that some streamers cheat, but none of the high-profile streamers are cheating.
I'm gonna be honest, there are cheaters out there, no question about it. Are there streamers that cheat? For sure, yeah, of course. But I'm telling you right now, it's a very small percentage, and I guarantee it's literally less than 1% of any big streamer. I doubt any big streamer is cheating.
This is absurd, because Nadia, Bams, 5x5, Korean Savage, Niccas, Nav and many others have all been permanently banned, and some of them banned live on stream. High-profile streamers are protected by the whitelist. This prevents them being shadow banned. And as we all know, shadow bans can lead to permanent bans. And even Swag knows this, and it's starting to come out.
Now this whole thing, it kind of feeds into that like theory or like that hypothetical theory that people have that Activision is in cahoots with streamers. It kind of feeds into that, no cap.
They have all been sent out bribes ahead of the Black Ops 6 launch. If you talk bad about Call of Duty, you will not be getting another one. The message they are sending is clear. Look after us, and we will look after you. And the streamers obey like good little children. They even sent a care package to the permanently banned streamer Knob. This man has been permanently banned 3 times for using cheats, and temporary banned on his first game during Black Ops 6. Let's see what Ricochet said about that.
During the beta, we stopped over 12,000 confirmed cheating accounts before they ever saw the inside of a match.
He even confirms he was banned on his first game, matching up exactly what Ricochet have already stated. He panics, and tries to reach out to the corrupt influencer team for help. The corruption is off the chart. He was also caught selling an unlocked tool only last year. He was also caught using macros on stream, and was humiliated by Twitter's community notes. He was caught inside a cheat Discord as a paying client, and also buying a spoofer to evade a hardware ID ban. But this corrupt influencer relations team at Call of Duty protects them. They ignore permanently banned cheaters completely, and bribe them with care packages. Call of Shame are proud to partner with Total Antivirus, bringing you the best in online security. Their award-winning antivirus is trusted by millions all over the world. Their software benefits from not only regular virus updates, but you can also quarantine suspicious files, keeping you safe. You will never have to worry about adware, ransomware, scareware, trojans or malware again. The Web Shield will keep you safe while browsing online. Eliminate those irritating ads, pop-ups and notifications that clog the screen on your favorite websites. Never lose a password again with this handy security add-on. Store all your passwords securely in one place and lock them safely up in your vault. Whether you have a laptop, desktop computer, smartphone or tablet, they have you covered. Through Call of Shame, you can get an incredible 80% discount today by using the link on the screen. You can also scan the QR code, that's this right here. I personally use this software on my own PCs. It's not just a partnership, it's something I trust myself. Please check the video description for more information. Recently, Ricochet, for the first time, spoke out about what they define as cheating. They doubled down on boosting and 2-boxing, and also account sharing, in which streamers are allowing people to unlock items for them. The streamers, and their simps, must be punching the air, and it's hilarious. But it's something this channel has already stated. If you find any streamers 2-boxing, or you suspect them account sharing, please let me know by using my community forums. Your contribution is invaluable, and I mean that. Boosting is cheating. Ricochet has confirmed this, so let's stop the nonsense. 2-boxing is just another name for boosting. It always has been. 2-boxing is when you purposely create another account in order to circumvent the skill-based matchmaking. Then when the game joins, he leaves, leaving the streamer behind to indulge in his devilish ways. This tricks the system into placing you into easier games, allowing you to get easy XP, level up weapons, unlock camos, complete challenges, and boost your stats, all while playing against extremely poor players. This is called boosting, which is cheating. One of my community members posted to my forums about another cheater manipulating the system, trying to grow his stream. This drama teacher actually resigned from his job to stream Warzone. And you wonder why I call them low IQ streamers. Here he is, actively cheating by creating another account to boost into games. The account is called C-Preds Jr. That's because he is making fun of the system. This cheater believes it's okay to do this, as long as he admits it. Sorry, but no. It doesn't work that way. Admitting to cheating is not okay. Are you crazy or something?
That's disgusting. No, sorry, go on.
He claims to have the secret sauce, meaning he is cheating, and he knows it.
I got us the secret sauce here. Secret sauce. Make it enjoyable. I'll do this.
So we're not going to 2-box, we're going to 3-box. I'm the human 2-box, and you got a 3rd box to bring in.
Exactly.
C-Preds Jr.
Did you know that you can register to vote and vote early at the same time? This is an extremely close race, so don't just think about it, be about it. Get registered and lock in your vote today for Kamala Harris. Why are you still watching this video? Go get registered and vote.
Preds Jr. level 15.
It's hilarious.
Sorry, but I must have missed the joke. The enjoyment level of bashing the little league to stroke your ego is wild behavior. These streamers are terrible. But it's about to get worse, because this streamer is not only a cheater, but he is a liar. He will farm impressions based on misinformation, in which he claims Windows 11 will get you banned. These streamers really don't have a clue.
Call of Duty has a new glitch that could get you banned. This glitch was discovered when several streamers came forward this week saying that they've been accidentally permabanned. Now, generally, when you get permabanned in Call of Duty, Ricochet has proof of software on your computer. In this case, is actually no different, but it's not what you think. See, there is a large group of people out there that think all streamers cheat, but any PC player can get banned for this. The issue actually stems from a recent Windows update. When you
A radar hack. I've never even heard of a radar.
I was shooting 2 straight. Perma ban for literally no reason.
Bro, call it shame, bro. Chill, bro. It's not what it looks like, I swear. I just got permaban.
The most popular one of them all, Call of Shame. Deplorable, horribly sexist, homophobic. Like, there's no proof. There's none.
What percentage of big streamers do you think do cheat? 0. Less than 0.
There is nothing wrong with me cheating. Tell me one thing wrong. What is wrong with me cheating? Be completely honest. Like, if I'm hacking, you guys don't care.
I just got permaban.
Bro, I just got banned.
I recently spoke about how streamers are trying to justify boosting, and it's just such weird behavior. J God will never criticize streamers, tried to make the claim that 2 boxing was not against the rules. I proved this to be false, and presented evidence that this was clearly stated as boosting, within the Warzone enforcement policy. It even stated, colluding with another user, which you all do when 2 boxing. How you not understanding this? I even touched upon the griefing policy, for unsportsmanlike behavior. After all, the same people crying about how better players are killing them and spoiling their fun, then want to boost into lobbies with new players, to do the exact same thing to them. A simple look at the Activision software license and service agreement also confirm my findings are correct. It states under the license conditions, you agree that you will not do any of the following, and there under subsection 8, we can see it says boosting. J God failed to check basic things, such as enforcement policies and license agreements. He only looked at the terms of service. However, when I looked at the terms of service, I could quite easily see boosting was even there. These streamers 2 box to gain faster weapon score, easy XP, high kill games, faster prestige, nukes and more. Using second accounts to boost into lobbies designed for low-skilled players is against the rules. All these streamers are cheating. Because they have all boosted their KD so high, they're no longer to compete with real players on that skill level, which is why they need to drop down. It's embarrassing. So let's take a look at what boosting actually means, within the context of Call of Duty, and taking steps to avoid skill-based matchmaking. I asked the question. In Call of Duty, gamers use 2 accounts to avoid skill-based matchmaking. The term is sometimes used as 2 boxing, as they are able to kill lower-skilled players to get high kill games, drop nukes, get weapon camo, XP, and game score much easier. Is this considered boosting and against the rules? Or, is boosting not classed as 2 boxing in Call of Duty?
In the context of Call of Duty, using 2 accounts to manipulate skill-based matchmaking, SBMM, by deliberately entering lower-skilled lobbies, commonly referred to as reverse boosting, would indeed be considered a violation of the game's rules. This strategy is sometimes referred to as 2 boxing or reverse boosting in Call of Duty, where players use a second account with a low skill level to match up against lower skilled players, giving them an unfair advantage to rack up high kill counts, drop nukes, and complete challenges more easily. Is this considered boosting? Yes, this is typically considered boosting in Call of Duty. Boosting in this case involves manipulating the matchmaking system to artificially reduce the challenge or effort required to achieve high stats, unlock rewards, or gain experience. Using a second account to lower the skill of lobbies falls under this category. Is it against the rules? Yes. Reverse boosting or using any technique to manipulate SBMM, including 2 boxing, is generally against the rules in Call of Duty. Activision and the developers of Call of Duty typically view these actions as an attempt to exploit the system and gain an unfair advantage, which violates their terms of service or code of conduct. Players caught doing this can face penalties, including temporary or permanent bans. Conclusion. In Call of Duty, using 2 accounts to avoid SBMM and target lower-skilled players is indeed considered a form of boosting and is against the rules. It's not necessarily referred to as 2 boxing in every case, but the behavior would likely lead to penalties if detected by the developers or reported by other players.
I think this comment in one of his videos really opened my eyes about how many of these streamers are boosting fake content. This guy, who is stating he would rather do things the correct way than boost or fake his content, got a reply from J God. That tells me all I need to know about these streamers. Boosting means boosting, as it covers all forms and methods. It's a generic term, which means it covers a wider range. Claiming because 2 boxing is not stated in the rules, means it's okay to boost, is absolutely crazy. Cheating is mentioned also, but it does not state aimbot, wall hacks, soft aim, and so on. It's just a generalized term. You are an absolute clown. You know footage exists of all the streamers doing this, and you are desperate to justify it. I was curious as to why you are going all-out defense mode when boosting is mentioned. Why would someone like you possibly try to defend such gross actions by other streamers? Then it dawned on me. You're in fact, the one that's getting all these streamers into bot lobbies. They turn to you, so they can boost into these lobbies to break world records. Absolutely disgusting.
So I was watching Shifty, which we know is one of, if not the best player in the world.
Stop your simping. That man is a confirmed cheater. He was caught cheating during Caldera. In fact, every single streamer banned him from all tournaments for 2 years. What on earth are you talking about?
So, I hosted him on the lobby so he could 2-box. He broke his, I hosted 7 games for him. He broke his PR 3 times. He had never broken 43. 4 out of the 7 games, he got 40, like 5 and 47, and he even got a 50, like 50 something. He got a 63. Here's me hosting the lobby for him.
By himself,
We'll watch this. No VPN, just literally joining the lobby and hosting. If you use this in combination with like a geofence, you can get even easier lobbies. And then obviously time of day matters, and there's other variables to consider. There's probably like 7 different variables. You can 3-box, you could 4-box.
3 boxing and 4 boxing. How bad are you streamers? That is just embarrassing.
But this is just me inviting him to a match, queuing up, and then backing out as soon as the lobby queues. That's it. No more to it.
And that, right there, is boosting. And I've already proven that boosting is against the enforcement policy. And this man is responsible for informing the community it's okay to cheat. These streamers are cheating. The proof is right there. Game over.
UAV online. Tactical nuke ready for launch. Tactical nuke incoming!
Well done. Call of Shame wins. Flawless victory.
When we released our video on the Korean Savage receiving a permanent ban, our servers were under attack. They tried to DDoS our main server, however the attack was unsuccessful. They even tried to send us a cease and desist. Absolute clown behavior.
It has come to our attention that the YouTube channel Call of Shame, under your management, has been publishing and distributing content that contains defamatory, false, and malicious accusations against our clients, specifically relating to alleged cheating activities in Warzone gameplay. We are writing to formally demand that you immediately cease and desist from creating, posting, or distributing any videos, posts, or content that defame, misrepresent, or otherwise falsely accuse our clients of cheating or other unethical conduct. Your videos have caused significant harm to our clients, including but not limited to damage to reputation, emotional distress.
This is ridiculous. The streamers are all emotional wrecks anyhow. Just look at the state of them locked in their little bedrooms, away from sunlight, stinking of body odor. Go outside. The weather is good.
And potential financial losses. Your actions are not only a violation of YouTube's terms of service, but also constitute defamation under applicable laws. Should this defamatory conduct continue, we will be compelled to pursue all legal remedies available, including but not limited to seeking injunctive relief, damages and reimbursement for any and all legal costs incurred. The demands state: immediate removal. You are required to immediately remove all videos, posts, and content relating to our client from the Call of Shame YouTube channel and any associated platforms. 2. Cessation of further content. You are to immediately cease and desist from creating, posting, or distributing any further content that mentions, references, or pertains to our client in any manner. Public retraction and apology. We demand that you issue a public retraction of the false and defamatory statements made about our clients.
No, sorry, I had something funny to say, but it's freaking gone.
As well as a formal apology to be published on your YouTube channel and any other platform where the defamatory content was posted. Failure to comply with these demands will leave us with no choice but to escalate this matter legally. We trust that you will comply with these demands to avoid further legal action. Please confirm that you have complied with these demands by the above-mentioned deadline. You may direct your response to the email address provided in this communication. This letter is not a complete statement of our client's rights, and nothing contained herein constitutes a waiver of any rights, remedies, or defenses in this or any other matter.
Not complying?
No, we are absolutely not complying.
This is a legal notice.
Still not complying. We have excellent lawyers that specialize in this very subject. Good luck. Repulse is trying to make the claim that Warzone needs to feel special, and that players should cherish their life.
I think BR is trying way too hard to be Resurgence. And BR should feel like BR, and Resurgence should feel like Resurgence. You should be able to feel like, oh, my life matters, not, oh.
This is not Blackout. What are you talking about? You streamers buy each other back so many times I start to get dizzy. Even during the World Series of Warzone, Biffle's team were mocked by the CDL players as the buyback kids. When these Warzone streamers play this game, they buy each other back more times than the average Rebirth player. To make out like streamers care about their life is absolute clown behavior. The cheating Warzone streamer Breadman is trying to justify that Warzone pros exist.
That take, like, with there being Warzone pros would have been a lot more controversial like a year ago when, you know, the only event that we have per year is basically the World Series of Warzone, you know, which is a super competitive event, you know, played on LAN, everyone's flying out to play it, which that is the definition of pros, but there was no one was salaried and no one was in an org to be a professional player. But now, since the Esports World Cup just happened, there are teams in orgs that are hiring players salaried, you know, to play both the EWC and the World Series of Warzone. And so now there are literal, like, per definition Warzone pros, which is just super nice for the space. I think in terms of, you know, outdoing what we're doing now and turning Warzone into an actual esport, I think it's going to be really tough because the CDL limits a lot of what Warzone can do. Like, there was times in Verdansk where sponsors were willing to put up $1 million, $2 million for an event, LAN, and it gets shut down. Like, people don't want the Warzone to show up the CDL that is like a franchise league. There are millions and hundreds of millions of dollars in that league. People just don't want that showed up, you know. And so at the very high level, there has to be some change in management or some change in opinion on letting Warzone and the CDL coexist, which isn't happening.
Nonsense. There are no such thing as a Warzone pro. It's just a made-up term. The competition level in Warzone is made up solely of streamers that came from the lockdown. Comparing Warzone to the CDL is the biggest joke in Call of Duty. The CDL players slapped all you Warzone kids when you attended COD Next, while playing you on your own game. And all that talk about signing for organizations is just nonsense. The World Cup requirement was that all participants must be signed to an org. 62 streamers signed for different orgs on the same day. just so they could enter the World Cup. They were all signed as content creators, not pro players. To sign for the same org as Breadman and Joe, you just need to click apply and you would probably get in as a content creator. You just need to be a streamer. There is not such a thing as a pro Warzone player, and there never will be. Absolute clown behavior.
In today's video, we saw cheating streamers trying to claim they are Warzone pros. We all know there is no such thing as a Warzone pro. Well, that's just make-believe. To enter the Warzone World Cup, streamers were forced to sign to an org in order to compete, whether they liked it or not. The Warzone streamers signed as content creators and not pro gamers. Remember, there are three things that don't exist: time travel, the Easter Bunny, and Warzone pros.